Hey everyone, and welcome back to Art of the Riff. In this video, we're going to be looking at Trey Azagthoth, hard word to say, from the band Morbid Angel. The album we're going to look at is Blessed Are the Sick. Blessed Are the Sick is a great kind of gateway album for death metal. If somebody was just kind of getting into death metal, this album has a lot of slower paces, a lot of groovy riffs to them, as well as the more fast-paced death metal trim pick type stuff and just aggressive drumming. I feel like this album had a lot of hooks, a lot of dynamics. It was just a very well done. I mean, Trey, Pete, Brunelli, David Vincent, they all were like pretty much firing on all cylinders on this album. So for tones, we're going to be using BC Rich. I have a Rich Bitch, but I don't have a Ironbird. Unfortunately, it'd be cool to use for this video. We're at least using a BC Rich. We're going to be using a rock reverb. We are in E flat, using a rat pedal to get that kind of Trey blown out sound. Like that. Now, as far as Trey goes, his playing style is very unique. It has this weird kind of ebb and flow quality to it. Like, it almost sounds like an effect, like somebody in the studio was pitching up the riffs back and down. But it was just the way he plays, the note choices, and the harmonies they were using. For example, in Blessed Are the Sick, the outro riff is kind of a very good example. And it's something like... And it's that slight bend I do, which is kind of a problem with a lot of other bands, like, because I always bend. But it really adds to it. It's just a small, minute bend. And then the harmony on top of that is... So the use of bends, slides, disturbing third harmonies kind of give it that creepy ebb and flow quality that I'm talking about. Also, a lot of his riffs have really cool kind of bounce to them. The groove, the riffs kind of groove in a very organic, bouncy kind of way, which being an Eddie Van Halen fan, I guess that's kind of where he got it from. So anyway, we're going to start. We're going to take a look at Fall from Grace first. The first riff is almost kind of like doomy. It's got that kind of slow vibe, like... It's almost like Obituary too. But after that, it goes into this weird kind of syncopated rhythm riff that is just kind of unique. Well, it's something like this. Like that, and then it goes into, you know, just the fast, full-out aggressive blast beat section, which is badass. And so let's go ahead and check that out now. Alright, so that was Fall from Grace. Now we're going to take a look at Day of Suffering. Day of Suffering starts out pretty slow again with a very plodding, just sludgy kind of riff. It's one of these. And the drums go from just doing a slower beat to a double bass beat behind it. That goes for a while. This song's only like 2.5 minutes. Then it goes to a faster version, which is something like... And from that, it goes into some trim pick stuff. And that's pretty much almost all the riffs. There's like one more riff after that. Well, it's another riff that goes through a lot of variations, but it's like I said, it's 2 minutes, 40 something seconds long, I think. Badass song. Now we're going to take a look at Blessed Are the Sick. Blessed Are the Sick from start to finish is just filled with amazing riffs, but we're going to take a look at the outro riff because it's one of my favorite riffs on the album. We kind of looked at it earlier. Now let's go ahead and check it out in a band mix. Alright, so that has been Trey Azagthoth from Morbid Angel. If you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.